From North Carolina, Sam Perkins, 6'9", 247, 29 years of age. And the other forward will also be from this great state, James Worthy, 6'9", 230, 28 years of age, 9th year. At center, the man that'll be our halftime guest. You'll find out about all the rumors. Yugoslavia, 7'1", 251 pounds. Byron Scott, Morningside High, Arizona State, 6'4", 196. He's on a tear that you seldom see from any backcourt player that shoots outside a lot. Magic Johnson at the other guard. Magic, 6'9", 219, 31 years of age, 12th year. The head coach is Mike Dunleavy. Up front, John Newman, University of Richmond, 6'7", 190. He will probably lead them in scoring. He came here as a free agent from New York Knicks in the offseason. At the other forward, a man that's been playing center since he got here last year, now moves to his position forward. J.R. Reed, North Carolina, 6'9", 254. At center, Mike Jaminski from Duke, 6'11", 258. Had a nice chat with him. Said, no, I'm not bringing my wife down at least until next year. Going to commute. Del Curry, who did not play against the Lakers at the Great Western Forum, BPI, 6'5", 195 at one guard. And here's the little one, 5'3", 140 pounds, Muggsy Bogues, Wake Forest. Ron Gerritsen, Bill Oakes, and Dave Jones.
% from the floor, and coincidentally, the Lakers are 9-1.
Waiting for the ball to go up. It's up. Jaminski tips it. Magic catches it. And the ball will belong to the Lakers to start the fourth quarter. Magic in the front court. He's guarded by Curry, whose papa passed away recently, and that's why he missed the game in Los Angeles. Now out in front to Scott. His 20-foot jumper didn't take long, and he hit it. He can't wait to get hold of it.
Well, he's being guarded by Muggsy, and he knows Muggsy can't block the shot, so he's just catching and shooting.
I know, but he didn't even square up. The ball comes over to Johnny Newman, 2-0 the Lakers. The Lakers look for their third win in a row on this road trip. Magic with the ball in the front court. The Lakers are 11-7 on the road. They're 27-11 overall. 2 games ahead of third place Phoenix. Here's the ball to Worthy, drives underneath and scores easily, tearing Johnny Newman's defense apart.
No defensive support, though, from any of the Hornets.
Bogues with the ball in the attacking zone. Bogues the other way. Bugsy stops. Looked like he was outside, slipping on the ice. Brings the ball to Newman, and Newman out in front to Del Curry. Curry, number 30 in the white uniform with the pinstripes on the jerseys. Good-looking uniforms. Bounce pass into J.R. Reed, North Carolinian. J.R. dribble drive on Vlade. Comes underneath on Vlade, puts it up and scores.
Well, that's the one thing that'll give him Vlade trouble if he has to go out and move his feet against a quicker player.
And Bogues out in front on our simulcast. Frank Pollock heading up the radio leg of it, and Susan Stratton television. Baseline to Curry. 20-footer ties it up. Del Curry.
Now, Del Curry is an excellent scorer. The Lakers will be sure to keep a hand in his face because he's a shooter.
Came on last year, mid-year. Now the ball to Curry. Whips it out in front to Reed and takes it over to Bogues. Muggsy doesn't want the shot. He's guarded by Magic. Now the pass broken up by James. He does it every game. Underneath for the slam. His anticipation's the greatest I've ever seen in basketball by anything other than a guard.
And, I mean, the quickness with which he does it, you know, you can anticipate, but then you're slow to get to it. He's quick to get to it.
Oh, that is something special. His dad and mom are here tonight. To Magic Johnson. Magic in the front court. Takes the ball in low to Perkins. He's guarded by Reed. Both out of the same school. Perkins throws up a left-hand hook and threw it down and in, really.
Well, Reed knocked the ball out of his hand temporarily, but Sam got it back.
8-4 the score. The Lakers lead it. Bogues gets to the three-point line. Bogues against Magic Johnson. Bogues looks and gives the ball over to Curry. He's a very good shooter. There is another one for him.
Yeah. That's not an accident. That young man can score.
Darla Pinkerton and Bo Hussey are statisticians. There's a two-man stack out in front. Behind it goes Newman. Gets it, but Worthy comes after him. Newman's 22-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is a Magic. There goes James. Here comes the ball. Worthy's got it underneath. Lay it up and in. Nice pass by Magic, a 75-foot winger that was right on the money.
Anybody need a quarterback? He's available.
Bogues coming down the floor, stops, misses from 20. The rebound to Magic again. He lobs it over to Byron. Byron's taken one shot in the game and made it from 20 feet. Takes the ball in low to Magic Johnson. Tomorrow night will be in New Jersey. Now Magic gets it back from Scott. Dribble drive underneath, lay it up and in. Too easily for the NBA. 14-6 is the score.
They need a timeout.
They sure do, and they take it to guard him. Now breaking through the key is Reed, and he's bouncing around pretty hard against Perkins. Pass under to Jaminski. He's there, puts it up and scores easily.
Yeah, he scored easily, but Jaminski just is really slow of foot. Vlade's much quicker with his feet than Jaminski.
Bogues comes out of the backcourt, driving to the eastern goal to our right. We're at courtside, right at midcourt. Now Bogues got it. Bogues handles the ball about 80% of the time. Over to Johnny Newman in front of his own bench to Del Curry. Curry against Byron. Curry stops the dribble, throws it up. It's no good. Rebound. Curry is on the way and good. Nice second effort.
Oh, he did an excellent job of following his own missed shot.
So they take a timeout and get 4 points out of it. It's 14-10, the Lakers leading it. Ball to Perkins. Perkins back out to Magic. He can try a three. Not yet. Too early, Chick. Here's the ball to Perkins. Wants to drive on Reed. Perkins backs in. Turn. Baseline. Pump. 16-footer. No good. Rebound is off to Jaminski. The pull down is taken by Curry. Curry in the front court. 3-on-3. Cross-court pass over to Newman. Newman's 20-foot jumper will miss a mile. The rebound is off to J.R. Reed. That might not miss. He hit an 8-footer straight away. They make 6 points out of their timeout. He goes by the kneecap of Vlade, dribbling all the way, but he loses the ball to Byron Scott. Scott comes the other way, 4-on-3. Magic to the right gets it. Magic's behind the line for 3. Shortest shot. Rebound is on. The shot is short, I should say. Yeah, the shortest shot. Nice going, Chick.
Whistle it next time. But I tell you, Magic did a great
95 out to Jaminski. He is 6'11", weighs 258, they say. I don't think he's that heavy now. Ball to Gill, and Gill drills a 20-foot jumper. He's a big favorite down here, and should be. Pass by Magic, knocked out of bounds. Fine defensive transition by Del Curry on our radio network. 9:30 Los Angeles time. Here's the ball into Vlade Divac. Down the middle for the hook shot. He got it over Jaminski and hit a beautiful swing right-hand hook.
Nice rotation on the shot and everything.
Jaminski out of the ball game. That means that Reed goes to center.
Earl Curitan comes in.
And Earl Curitan, the veteran, comes in. Out of the University of Detroit, the ball under to Worthy. Makes a finger roll for mom and pop that are here, and it's 21-14. The Lakers' biggest lead was 14-6. Gill with the ball. Gill dribbles through the legs. Pretty clever kid. Played for the Illini. And 22 feet out, he shoots and misses. The rebound is to Worthy to Magic. Magic out of the backcourt. Magic down the middle. Magic a no-look pass underneath to Worthy, and Worthy scores. Nice play. No look, just scoop it to him.
Nobody does it better than the Magic Man. I mean, nobody.
Oh, you haven't seen me. 23-14.
Believe me, I've seen you.
257. All you want, huh? Gill with the ball in the attacking zone. The Lakers up by their biggest margin, 9. Gill out the top of the key. His pass knocked down, stolen again by Worthy. To Magic. Back to Worthy. Back to Scott. Slam dunk. Beautiful execution.
Oh, that's just beautiful basketball. Starting with the steal by Worthy and capped by the stuff.
I think they're going to take a timeout. Yep, they do. Wasn't that something pretty to watch? That's what people pay big bucks to see. It's a 20-second timeout.
Things are made to happen offensively. You start with defense, and it's again Worthy jumping into the passing lane, stealing the ball. Magic to Worthy to Scott, and Scott says, well, yeah, I guess I got to end this in style, and he does. What a play by the Lakers.
Can you believe Scott in his last 10 games shooting 61%? He's made 77 of 127. Tonight he's made 2 out of 3. This is the third best scorer in that conference school's history. Here's Hafner shooting and hitting a 2-pointer. He was standing on the line. He was a number 2 pick of Miami in '89. Pass all the way under to Worthy. AC hitting with a beautiful pass and the score.
Well, Magic again.
Give it to Magic.
Puts it right on the money.
27-16 is the score. The Lakers lead it. And we got Gill with it out in front to Hafner. Hafner against Magic. Over to Kelly Tripucka, the ex-Notre Damer. Drives in deep, throws it up, and banks it in. His career high in one game, 56 points when he was with Detroit. Tripucka at the baseline, turnaround jumper by J.R. Reed, misses a mile. Nice rebound in front of Reed by A.C. Green, a smaller man. Now the ball to Magic with the Lakers up by 9. Magic in the front court. Magic goes in low on Gill to be double-teamed by Hafner. Out in front to Scott, and he hits a 21-footer again. Byron Scott in the ballgame has missed 1 shot, 3 out of 4. Miami drafted him, then he was waived. And now backing in is Magic Johnson on Gill. Brings it out to Worthy. 21-footer by James. That's good. The Lakers are on a shooting bins on this particular trip, folks. You can't believe. Every night is 50 or 55%.
It really gets contagious.
Worthy's got 17 points quietly.
Quietly?
Yeah, 31-20. And he's got a couple of steals. Made that great pass to Scott. Here's another steal for Worthy. Coming with Scott. Worthy can't find a passing lane. Can't find the handle either. He says to the referee, now you know I'm not a guard. Magic is 0 for 3. He got it. And the Los Angeles Lakers, this is the week they should be playing for the finals. Because, boy, I'll tell you, you're going to have to shoot good to beat them.
You have to play well to beat them as well.
Even with Walter Davis. 34-20 is the score. 5 seconds left. I don't think Gill knows the clock. He does now. He's in front of his bench and fires. It didn't make it. The rebound is off, and the quarter's over. And at the end of one, the Lakers build a 14-point lead, 34-20, Stu.
And they did it with great offense, but even better defense. They did a good job of preventing the guys that are their main threats offensively from getting to the positions that they wanted on the floor on the Lakers Basketball Network.
And Magic had 11 assists in that quarter. 11. Now, here's a jump shot outside by Tripucka. He hits a 20-footer on Gill's assist. So John Black, our publicist who is traveling with us, is checking to see if that's the all-time high for Magic. He doesn't think so for one quarter. I think it is.
That's a lot of assists for one quarter.
Oh, wow. Pass underneath to Teagle. He's there. Didn't shoot it while in the air. Comes down and bounces back up.
Another assist.
I was fouled. The ref said, no, you weren't. Gill's got the ball. Gill gives the ball off to Sanders. Sanders new in the ball game. Just joined the club yesterday also. He and Hafner, they're both in there. Now the ball to Gill. Gill dribbling the ball. Sanders is from Georgia Southern, 6'8", 225, a #1 pick of Chicago in '89. Sanders didn't shoot it, but Hafner did, and Hafner has made 2 baskets off the bench. People here don't even know his name.
What?
Just working out, trying to stay in shape in case somebody called him. How about that? And boy, he looks good. Perkins posting up on Tripucka. Perkins backing him in. Left hand 10-footer, good. Just outside the painted area, and it's 40-24. Los Angeles leads it, and that's the biggest lead of the ball game. You don't like to have this happen on your home floor, but without 3 key players. But this guy's liable to make this squad when they all get back. Curitan's got it in low against Michael Thompson. Hook shot by Curitan will be short. Taken out of the air, however, and put in by Gill. 40-26.
Earl Curitan is saying that he got fouled. Anytime you shoot an air ball, you look for an excuse because you don't want to be looking that bad to everybody.
I'll say not. In low, it goes off to Terry Teagle. Turn. Went back and forth like a windshield wiper. Missed a 16-footer, and the rebound is to Earl Curitan. To Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy in the front court. His real name is Tyrone. Down the middle to Tripucka. Back out to Bogues and over to Curry. Curry drives to the baseline, stops, shoots over Teagle from 17 and makes it. Tough shot because Teagle did a good job at defending him.
It's a tough shot, but it's not an accident. That young man is a scorer.
To Bogues. Bogues ahead to Curitan. Curitan underneath. Puts it up and misses because he had to change direction because of Tony Smith. The ball is off to Tripucka. He tried to hit the leg of Perkins with a pass and missed him. Now, and he's hard to miss, too, at 247 pounds. Green underneath to Thompson. Michael scores.
Nice heads-up play by AC, dribbling with his head up so that you can see the floor. That's what you have to do.
Smith dribbling against Muggsy Bogues. Smith goes around the 3-point line with that dribble, looking for somebody to come out the other side. Here he comes. Perkins, he's got the ball against Tripucka. Perkins just too big for Tripucka. Jumps, turn, 8-footer is good. Perkins is just way too big for Kelly. No one that size can handle Perkins. Kelly Tripucka dribbles in deep, goes behind the board, comes out, makes a reverse try, didn't get it. Rebound Jaminski, throws it up right-handed, banks it in. Nice play.
That was almost an accidental rebound. The Lakers had it, but they didn't want to knock it out of each other's hand, but Jaminski did.
Against Tripucka, double team by Muggsy. Out in front to Smith, down the middle, 12-foot jumper by the rookie, no good. The rebound is to Michael Thompson. They steal it, and the guy that did it was Muggsy. To Curry. Curry in the front court, 3-on-2. Down the middle of Jaminski. Roll it up. It'll out of it goes. It goes. Foul.
Well, that's the kind of a play that can really get the team going, get the fans excited because it starts with defense again. Michael Thompson had a good offensive rebound, but stolen by Muggsy, and that led to the break, capped off by the basket by Jaminski.
They're standing around. This is the part of their half-court game that isn't effective. Now the ball in low to Teagle. Teagle with 2, with 1. He gets it off from 16 and scores. But again, when the Lakers stand around and hold it, that clock runs out on them, or nearly so. Makes him take a tough shot, but Teagle made it look easy. Muggsy, number 1. He looks and brings the ball over to Johnny Newman and low to Jaminski. Turn, right-hand hook. That's a great play. Everybody in the building, including me, thought he was going to shoot it left-handed, and so did Vlade. And he put it over in his right hand and hooked it over in 46-36. It's about 5 shots right underneath. Underneath the ball pass, broken up by Teagle to Magic. There comes the long pass to Teagle. He's ahead of the pack, slam dunk. Boy, Magic throws passes 50, 60, 70 feet. Doesn't make any difference. It's right on the money.
Right on the money. I tell you, if you need a quarterback, there he is.
I know about 26 teams that need a quarterback. J.R. Reed, he's out in front to Jaminski, 20-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is to Perkins. Perkins goes to the dribble. Long lead pass to Vlade. Down the middle of Worthy. Lay it up and in. He was going to slam it and thought, no, I won't. It might come through and hit Muggsy in the head.
Again, good ball movement by the front court players of the Lakers.
J.R. Reed. Reed holds it. Had a temporary double screen. 1 second left. They drive underneath, and the ball is knocked away and out of bounds to Worthy. Not out of bounds, but out on the floor to Worthy, and he gives it to Teagle, who goes underneath and makes a tough shot.
Vlade with a block shot.
Another block shot for Vlade, and that gives him 2 blocks in the game. You'll hear him at halftime tell me he's going to get 3 blocks in this game for Stu. Timeout is called. 16. That equals their biggest lead, Stu.
And they've done it with defense and layups on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Effective in this league, really, has got to start looking for that outside shot they're giving. Here's Worthy's third steal. His fourth steal, in fact. He comes in deep. It gives underneath the AC. Shot blocked by Curry. Nice block shot. Rebound off to Tripucka. His pass knocked down by Magic. Picked up by Tripucka. Back to Muggsy. Muggsy in deep. Sees Vlade. Says, no, you don't. Gives underneath to Jaminski and score. That's a good pass.
When he gives a bounce pass, it's really going to be a low bounce pass. He got down real low for that one. Did a good pass to Jaminski.
52-38, the Los Angeles Lakers in front. I got Worthy with 4 steals in this ball game. Stu, what have they got in the official stats?
So they haven't flashed the
Magic
steals
with
yet,
the ball.
but he's got a lot of them.
Magic Johnson with the ball in the front court. Not that the Lakers aren't playing well. They are. Dribble drive Magic. Underneath Magic. Lay it up and in Magic. That gives Magic his first basket of the second quarter, and he's got 9 points in the game. Bogues out in front. See that shot there? He's got to be able to shoot that. Jaminski's 20-foot jumper. He can shoot that, and he made it. Jaminski. 54-42 the score. 1:18 left to play in the first half. Magic with the ball. Curry's got the ball inbounds. Hits a 20-foot jumper. Del Curry. Give the assist to Tripucka. 54-44. Vlade's got the inside position. Magic's down the middle. He's underneath. Throws it up. Throws it in again. Going around Curry. But no help for Curry. Somebody's got to give the kid help. 56-44. 19 seconds left. So you got to milk it as far as you can and get it into somebody's hands that can make a three like Tripucka. Bogues has still got it. Bogues 2 seconds. Over to Tripucka. That's the guy that should take it. He missed it. Rebound to Magic. So Magic gets another rebound, and that'll end him at the half with 6 rebounds, 13 assists. The Lakers lead it 56-44 in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll be back with our special guest, Vlade Divac, and ask him about his return to Yugoslavia. Yoing up and down at the three-point line. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance watching Jaminski receive with 8 on the 24. Jaminski's top of the key. Over to Curry, away from Scott. Underneath he comes, and is blocked by Perkins. And the ball comes off to Worthy. Worthy to Magic Johnson. Magic out of the backcourt. Lakers working on this trip like a well-oiled machine. Worthy for a 3. Is he that well-oiled? Yes, he is. Wow. Whoa. He's a geyser. 59-44. Is that his second one tonight?
What you say that is he that well oiled, huh?
Yeah. See? All right, Jaminski with it. 22 points for James. Perkins out in front above the three-point line to James Worthy. In front of the Hornet bench, it goes to Magic. Magic hears those Hornets buzzing over there, so he throws it into Vlade for a hook shot of 6 straight away. Nice shot. He is really improving, folks. I'll tell you, if you had a tape of him coming out of camp this year and what he is now, you wouldn't recognize the same guy if we didn't show you his head. Put a mask on him. Really, would you?
He's made some remarkable improvement.
All right, the ball goes in low to the big man, J.R. Reed. The Laker lead is 20. Here's Muggsy doing a handstand, giving it to Reed and back to Bugs. Out to Curry, 2-pointer, standing on the line. No good. The rebound is off. And trying to go over the top of Perkins is like trying to climb a mountain. Reed didn't do it. Magic, another 3-pointer. Gets them in bunches. And there's another bunch.
Like you said, when he gets on a roll with those, he's extremely dangerous because you don't want to come up because you know he's going to go around you.
He's made 3 out of 4 tonight. Goes to Vlade. Vlade looks to and gets it out to Scott. His 20-footer will miss badly. The rebound is off and it's taken by Curry. Byron has made 3 out of 5 shots.
It's the first shot he's had in an hour.
I know it. Nobody's perfect, are they? Tripucka dribbles down the middle, goes all the way. That's probably the worst defense I've ever seen. 70-46. Other than that, it was all right.
How do you really feel about it?
Wow. Did you see him step back and say, come on in, Kelly? We know you're from Notre Dame.
That's that Matador defense.
Yeah. 70-46 the score. Hope the Lakers don't get too soft with these big wins that they're getting, and because they're going to run into some formidable opposition the next couple of games. Ball to James Worthy. Down the middle he comes. Finger roll, he goes and scores. Worthy. Kind of an acrobatic shot for his 24th point. James's high game this year, 36. He's had it twice. Here's Gill dribbling through the key and bouncing to Curry. Brings it back out to Gill. He comes underneath, throws it up, throws it in. That's a tough shot the kid made. 72-46. Gill in the ball game with 8 points. They've got 4 in the quarter. Byron Scott shoots a 16-footer with 2 guys running at him.
Worthy with a left-handed tap pass just on the money to Byron.
74-48. Worthy's having a great basketball game. Super basketball game. Not that they all aren't, but Worthy's just done it all. Defense, offense. That rebound there, he won't get credit probably for the rebound because they'll give it to Scott. Here's the ball to Curry at the free throw line. Nice shot, 15-footer by Del Curry. Virginia Polytechnic Institute. Here's the ball to Worthy underneath to Vlade. Unselfish play by Worthy. Worthy had a layup himself. He gave it to Vlade. and Vlade in the ball game with 6.
Yes.
Magic with the ball in the front court. Magic gets a screen by Vlade. Magic out in front. Magic looks for Scott, gives it to him, top of the key against Hafner. In low to Vlade, a little hook shot of 5 is good. He's doing that shot pretty well tonight. In the third quarter, he's made 3 out of 4 shots. He's now got 8 points. Here as a senior at Purdue.
Range of about 3 feet.
Dribble drive, Tripucka over the right side to Gill. 16-foot jumpers on the way. That's no good. Tipped by Shuffler, no good. The rebound to Tripucka. Pump fake, puts it up, and didn't make it. Gets it back, puts it up. Going to get hammered. Didn't get hammered, but made the basket. That takes guts just to stay under there, boy. He was in the shade a long time. There were big ones over him. Give us a chance to be with you on a simulcast, won't you, on KLAC and our Laker Radio Network, 920. Dribble drive, Tripucka down the middle, Tripucka all the way, Tripucka. Nice play, very good. 78-55. Tripucka in the ball game with 14 points, or 13 points. The 14 for their club belongs to Curry. He's on the bench, Magic with it. Hook shot in the lane, 8-footer, has to have a bounce and got the bounce.
Well, when he turns and gets that shoulder unlocked because of the hip, he's going to shoot that hook very effectively.
Lakers are allowing just 100 points a game, second best in the NBA. Jump shot by Gill, no good. The rebound is off to Vlade Divac. And now to Magic, lob under to AC, slam dunk. Nice pass for Magic Johnson. That gives him 14 assists. Remember, he had 11 in the first quarter, but then he sat out a lot of time. One of the starters will be out there with the bench. Now Gill's got it, and that's the way it should be. Maybe 2 of them. Pass inside, stolen by Vlade to Scott. Scott coming in deep around Hafner. Score, foul Hafner. That's a play that Hafner might as well left in Evansville, Indiana, because if you're going to foul him in a play, you got to make sure he doesn't score.
That starts with the good defense. Byron looks the defender off as if he's going to give it to Magic, then takes it to the basket. He gets fouled by Hafner, makes the basket. 3-point opportunity on the Lakers Basketball Network.
He was the only player in the league last year that didn't miss a free throw on the free throw that followed making a field goal. In other words, completing a 3-point play. James made all 33 of his.
Interesting stat.
Who the heck would keep that stat?
Interesting stat.
It really is. I wonder if he's missed any this year on that play.
Very interesting.
All right. Stacy, look that up. Here's the ball out in front to Hafner. In low, they give to Shuffler. He puts it up, forces his way in, and scores over Vlade. Nice shot. Shuffler. He should be a wrestler. He looks like a pro wrestler.
You can tell he's the crowd favorite. He scored that basket and got a standing ovation, but again, in his range, that's why he led the Big Ten in field goal percentage, as you were talking about, and he makes the 3-point play.
Hafner in the front court. Holds it, throws it in low to the wrong team. Threw it to Vlade, who knocked it down. Green's got it. Here comes Smith the other way, goes around, and scores around Tripucka. Nice play.
Nice change of direction. If he doesn't just veer to his right a little bit, he being Tony Smith, he gets another offensive foul.
Yeah, number 1 pick out of Maryland.
Yeah.
Yep. Smith's got the ball down the middle. Oh, ball stolen by Gill. Nice steal. Gill dribble drive. Gill in deep. Pivot. Bank it. No good. Rebound off. Curtin fumbles it. And here comes A.C. Green to get it. 87-58. Ball to Scott. Scott shoots and gets from 19. 89-58. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. For 4 quarters, 30. And we're going to check on that and see if we can come up with a number. Gill's got the 20-foot jumper. I don't think that he had over 14 or even 14 in a quarter, but he might have. Tony Smith with the ball. Tony yo-yoing up and down out in front. 8 seconds left. Now Smith gives the ball to Teagle. Teagle's 18-foot high. Archer's a beautiful thing. Boy, when that goes in, it's pretty.
Well, that's a rainbow shot there.
3 seconds left in the quarter. Gill's got it. Don't foul him. That's what the coach is yelling. Hafner for 2. Got it at the buzzer. Nice shot by Hafner. He's looked good tonight. At the end of 3, Stu.
He's looked extremely good tonight, and it's very difficult to come into a game on a 10-day contract, having not played all year, come in and do your thing. But he's done his thing, looking good, impressing Coach Gene Littles on the Lakers Basketball Network.
10-second line, attacking the western goal to our left. And Gill gives the ball to Tripucka, to Shuffler. Left-hand 16-footer is good. Nice shot. Very nice rotation on the ball.
Worthy.
James Worthy, I really do. 92-64. Tripucka give the ball to Shuffler. Shuffler sets a pick, and Tripucka puts up a 20-footer that bounces twice in the rim and doesn't go in, and Shuffler gets it, throws up a 12-footer on the way. No. Tipped up underneath beautifully. That might have been Sanders that tipped that in. I want to wait and see. There were about 6 hands under there. 8-2-25, a number 1 pick of Chicago in 89. Now the ball to Teagle. He likes to go up in the air and shoot. He's up in the air and he shoots and makes. Boy, he can really get lift. Stu came up with a good idea the other night. We were watching him practice before the ball game, making a lot of them, too. 41 in the purple. Curry's out in front. Curry turns, shoots 16-footers, an air ball taken out of the air by Green. 70-foot pass down the floor. Might be too late. It was. Gill, because of the arch in the ball, was able to run under it, and he made a good job. Curry bounce under to Dupuka. That's good play. Gives the crowd something to yell about. Kelly has got 15 points in the game, and timeout is called by the Lakers. He is big ankles, big legs, big shoulders, big bicep. He's big. Ball to Sanders. 16-foot jumper is good. Another guy that just joined the club yesterday, Jeff Sanders. He went to Miami in Darla Pinkerton and Bo Hussey are great statisticians. Ball goes in low. Campbell's got it. Turn, shoot, 15-footer, and hit it. Unusual looking shot, but he knows where it's going.
It's the end result that counts.
Yep. He's the all-time leading scorer at Clemson University, and they've produced some pretty good ones. Muggsy down the floor. Remember we told you he went to Wake Forest, his 4th year in the league, came into the league as a first-round pick. Listen to this. With Washington. Baseline to Curry. His shot is no good. Hit the iron and went up and over and out. Bogues was the 12th player picked in the draft in 1987. So they had the long and short of it. They had Minute Bowl in the game. Thomas, first name Irving, Florida State, after enrolling at Kentucky. Passed up an easy shot there. He comes out in front, takes the ball to Muggsy Bogues. He doesn't look for the shot. Muggsy lobs it into Scheffler, back to Muggsy. Shoot it, Muggsy. Out to Curry. That's a three-pointer if it goes, and it went. Del Curry's made 12 out of 32 this year. 6.5 to play. Smith takes the ball in low to Thomas. Out to Campbell. 20-footer. Nice shot by Campbell. Those three guys, Smith, Campbell, and Thomas, work religiously before every game, home or away. Players to get in the ball game. He'll be in the next time it's dead. Smith's got the ball. Smith brings it out to Terry Teagle. Teagle loses the ball. They picked up by Scheffler. Lead down the floor to Curry, and Curry will get 5 points in a hurry. He just got a 3, and that's 2 more. Well, what's he saying what they average? They don't get to play enough. Dribble drive, Tripucka all the way under. Reverse layup. Nice play by Tripucka. One thing that I think is unfair in the NBA. If you play only 5 minutes, you're charged for a full game against your stats.
You play 5 seconds, you're charged.
Well, all right, anything you want to say. But what I'm saying is you don't get charged by the number of minutes you play, which would be a fair evaluation. Bogues front court to Gill. The Illini man goes underneath and is blocked by Thomas. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a clean block. I think he should have 2 blocks in this game. Campbell pass through the key. Goes to Smith. Left-hand layup on his back to the basket. No good. Rebound is off to Scheffler. Scheffler to Bogues. Bogues having trouble staying with the ball. Gives it down the middle, and a jump shot is put in by Jeff Sanders. I'll tell you, if we're going out in the woods and picking up a couple of guys, Sanders and Hafner look pretty darn good. Now the ball out to Michael Thompson. Over to Smith. 20-footer by Smith. No good. The rebound is off. Sanders got away with pushing on Eldon Campbell, pushing badly. Long lead under the basket. Gill's there. Slam dunk, an exciting play.
One of the reasons why he's going to be in the slam dunk contest. He can rise up off the floor. He has those lifters.
He not only skied that time, he flew through the air with the greatest of ease. To Puka down the middle. Throws the ball to Scheffler. He comes in deep. Pump fake. Shot blocked by Thompson. Taken out of the air by Thomas. Now the ball to Drew. Pass through the key to Smith. What a pass. Score. Foul. Foul on Muggsy. Gee, that's a good play by Larry Drew. Wow.
Off the dribble. Didn't bring the other hand to the ball. Using his right hand only, and he just whips it across court to the open man, Tony Smith. Tony gets fouled by the little fella. Muggsy puts the basket in. He has a 3-point opportunity after the nice assist by Larry Drew on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Shot blocking, long arms, and rebounding. Now the ball down the middle of Smith. Great pass by Larry Drew, and a real fine cut by Tony Smith. Gee, Drew has made 2 fine plays in a row, Stu.
2 in a row, and after sitting on the bench for a long time like that, it's tough to come into a game and get into the flow. But
on is long. Here comes Muggsy. Almost a collision, and Bogues comes in the front court. Bogues underneath. Bogues puts it up. Throws it off. You know how smart Bogues is, folks. He thought Eldon Campbell was out of bounds, so he threw the ball against his back. He wasn't out of bounds when it came back in, and one of Bogues' teammates picked it up and scored, and that gives 14 points to Gill. I've never seen that before, Stu. Smith gives the ball to Drew. Drew comes in low. At the baseline is Campbell. Campbell plays the post-up position. Campbell getting ready for a turn. He turns, he hangs, he makes a beautiful move on a 10-footer, turning to his right. Boy, he is smooth.
Well, you know, Sanders was there, but it's just because of the quickness that he left the floor, he being Campbell.
We saw him work against Kareem this year in spring training. And I tell you, he did some good things against Kareem. Dribble drive to Puka down the middle, score, and the foul is called against the Los Angeles Lakers. People. Ball out in front and goes to Thomas and low to Campbell. Can he turn and make another one? He turns, tries to pass it. I thought he was passing it, but if he was,
no,
he was passing it to nobody.
Arm sends him to the line for 2.
To 91. It makes a long season when you've only won 12 of your first 39 games. This is tomorrow night. The Lakers reach the halfway mark. No, it isn't either. No. Tomorrow night and Sunday will be the halfway mark at Boston. This is the 39th game tonight.
Lakers will be 28-11.
After tonight, they're winning their 9th in a row. That's their longest winning streak of the year. Gill drives underneath for a shot, no good, but he was fouled by Campbell. Lakers also have won 14 out of 16 and 26 out of 32. And folks, that's pretty darn good. But with the addition of Walter Davis to Portland, they took a giant step. Giant step. This guy can play 2 positions. He's a good scorer. It gives them even more depth on their bench. And boy, they were deep.
Yeah, like they needed it, huh?
All right, 113-93. But as I say, you got to play the hand that's dealt you. The Lakers will bring it to midcourt. The buzzer will sound. This game is history. Our last meeting of the year with Charlotte. They have beaten them 8 consecutive times. 8-0 is the record after the 3 years that Charlotte has been in the league. The crowd of 23,901 started to leave the premises quite a while ago, exposing all of the beautiful green seats. The coach, Mike Dunleavy, and his star post-up forward, Sam Perkins, and A.C. Green, and others go to the locker room. The score, 113-93, and the game has come to you from Charlotte, North Carolina. Lakers basketball is brought to you by Catapult. With the anti-fatigue rebound mechanism you can actually feel. Get Catapult from L.A. Gear. By the California Lottery, play Scratchers. The original is back, just like the first game 5 years ago. You got to be 18 to play. By Great Western's family of companies, over $40 billion strong. By your Toyota dealer and their quality line of cars and trucks. By Taco Bell, now with 3 great menus for just $59, $79, or 99 cents. Run for the border. Brought to you by Miller Lite. When it's Miller Lite, less filling tastes great. For Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn, and we'll be right back on radio and television on the Lakers Basketball Network.
He steals, shot 11 out of 14 from the floor. He just did it all, and he made some spectacular shots. He made one little finger roll. Went under Kelly Tripucka and said, well, Kelly, you've seen my jumper, you've seen everything. How do you like this one? Kelly said, I don't like it very much, James. Try not to do that to me again on my home floor. But when you got the Magic Man out there throwing you long bombs, it makes it easy to make some baskets, and Worthy, recipient of quite a few of the Magic Man's assists tonight.
Well, Magic had those 12 assists in the first half. He had 11 of them in the first quarter. And we found out that Johnny Lucas, who came into the league years ago out of Maryland as the #1 pick, has the all-time record, 14 assists for 1 quarter. We understand that the man that scored 30 assists this year, who was that?
Scott Skiles.
Scott Skiles. The most he had in a quarter in that game was 12. So Magic had a handful, didn't he?
Magic had 17 assists on the night, but Magic only played 29 minutes. So if he could have gotten, a lot of minutes, his normal 38 minutes, I don't know what he would have done in the assist department. He may have broken that record tonight.
I don't think anybody played 30 minutes. The first time these two teams played, no one played over 28 minutes. So they can't use fatigue as an excuse tomorrow night. Although I don't know if New Jersey's playing tonight or not. They played last night, so they wouldn't be playing tonight. No. There's a league rule. You cannot play 3 days in a row. They used to be able to do that.
Where was that rule years ago?
Yeah, I'll say. Got a little tired, didn't you? Now, our next telecast the Los Angeles Lakers now hop aboard the MGM charter, and with weather permitting, and I think it's going to permit, we'll get over to New Jersey in, about 3 hours from now. We should be landing and getting down to the hotel. Then the Lakers will rest in the morning and probably have a walkthrough, as we call it, tomorrow night around 5 o'clock over in the building where they play, merely walking through some defensive structures and some offensive structures. And going against the New Jersey Nets, they know that they got a club that is very, very dangerous. Reggie Theus is having an outstanding year in the backcourt for them. And they are, if Sam Bowie was healthy, they'd even be more dangerous. But he's not going to play tomorrow night. But I think the Lakers cannot afford to look forward to Sunday against Boston. You know how badly they want to beat Boston. But they can't look forward to that. They got to play tomorrow night's game.
I think tomorrow night's game may be the roughest game or the toughest game for the Lakers on this trip. I'm telling you, that the New Jersey Nets are playing pretty good basketball right now, and they're going to be sky high for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The Lakers now have won 9 straight games. That's the longest winning streak that's currently in effect for any team in the league. The Lakers have previously this year won 8 consecutive games, but now they add to that. So, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Chick Hearn for Stu Lance, bidding you a pleasant good night, reminding you again the final score was the Los Angeles Lakers 113, the Charlotte Hornets 93.